Hey guys, Mark here. I hope you're all well. In today's video, I'm going to demonstrate a fairly nice decorative knot. The so-called oblong knot is primarily a decorative knot and it has a distinct look to it. It is not the easiest to tie, so consider tying this knot a small challenge. With that said, let's take a look at the knot, then tie it. Here you can see the finished knot. The knot itself is a close relative to the cloverleaf knot, but it is a bit longer. Now let's tie one. I'm going to tie this knot on a corkboard, which is going to allow me to pin down the knot while I'm tying it. This is not needed for the actual tying of the knot, but for demonstration purposes it is very useful. So you can tie the knot freehand. This is just a way for me to show you this knot a bit more easily. As far as the paracord that you're going to need to tie this knot, the knot itself, after it is tightened, uses up about 1.5 feet of cord. But to tie it, you need a lot of slack cord. So if you're doing it freehand, you can probably get away with about 5 feet of cord. If you're going to do it on a corkboard like I am doing, I would recommend 6.5 feet. I'm going to start tying this knot by taking my piece of paracord and I'm going to place one of its ends over the corkboard. Then I'm going to turn back and create a bite here at the top. Like this. Then on the bottom left, I'm going to form a loop. Like this. With my working hand, I'm going to travel under this cord. Like this. Then I'm going to travel back to the left side, creating a bite on the right. So I'm going to travel under, over. Like this. Then I'm going to travel back to the right side, creating a bite on the left. So again, over, under. Like this. Then back to the left, creating a second bite on the right side. Again, under, over. Like this. Then I'm going to travel through these 4 cords here on the right, traveling under one, over 2, under 1. Under 1, over 2, under 1. Like this. Then I'm going to form a loop here on the bottom right. Like this, traveling over these 3 cords here on the bottom. Then I'm going to turn back towards the right side and travel under these 3 cords back to the right. So first I went over 3, then back under 3. Then, with my working hand, I'm going to follow this cord here, starting under 3, like this, then back over 3 to the right side. So over 3. Then I'm going to turn back down, starting a sequence of under 1, over 1, under 2, over 1, under 3. So if I repeat, I went under 1, over 1, under 2, over 1, then under 3, like this, and we're now at our final sequence. The final sequence is going to be an over 2, under 1, then over 4, and under 1. And with this we have tied the knot. Tightening the knot is very simple. I'm first going to remove the pins, and I'm now going to begin tightening. The only thing that I really need to look out for is that I don't pull either of the ends into the knot. So I'm going to start with one of the ends, so let's say this one at the top, and I'm going to start removing the slack by pulling the knot together a bit. Usually I'm going to need about 3 tightenings to get a properly looking knot. So I begin removing slack throughout the entire knot. And I now have one tightening done. Now I repeat the same process. So I start at one of the ends and again I tighten up the knot further. and you can see that the knot is beginning to get its form. I'm going to tighten 2 more times and then I'm going to get the finished look. After a few tightenings, our knot is complete. Guys, if you were able to tie this knot, I would like to commend you. It takes some dexterity as well as quite a bit of patience to tie. Thank you very much for joining me and see you next time.